Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Musalia Michael promised Kenyans an earthquake. And most of us, we are wondering which kind of earthquake can this one be? Because we did not see any preparation for the earthquake. We did not see the serious activities within ANC party that can lead to an earthquake. But he promised, so we were watching to see what will be the next step for Musalia Michael during the ANC NDC. And according to Senator Cleophas Malala, the earthquake has already claimed 2 victims. And these 2 victims is Kalonzo Musyoka and Gideon Moi. Because they walk out of ANC NDC. Now, Kenyans are so funny. I've seen what they're saying on social media. Buy Mudavadi, get Wetangula for free. So funny. So, William Samoei Ruto, the deputy president, attended the ANC NDC. So there's nothing to explain there. It's a clear indication that Musalia Michael, Senator Wetangula are going to a coalition with the UDA party. That is the truth. Now, the question I asked, what informed Michael to join William Ruto? I'm adding another question. Who is the beneficiary after Michael walking out of the One Kenya Alliance? In my view, One Kenya Alliance was a big nightmare for Raila Odinga. Because he was getting support from Kalonzo Musyoka. That means Ukambani, 2 million votes, sure bet. And Michael was coming with some little vote and the perception from Western, meaning Raila was gunning to up to 90% of Western region. That is in 2017. So if Michael has decided to walk out of One Kenya Alliance, it means One Kenya Alliance is not going to hold. You have seen Kalonzo and Gideon Moi together with the, is it Jimmy or who? Walk out of Mudavadi event. Meaning, they are not going to go back to One Kenya Alliance. They are simply going to pack their luggages and move directly to Azimio la Umoja. That is the safest side for Kalonzo Musyoka and Gideon Moi as of late. So it means the question mark Raila had, how to convince Kambas so that he can enjoy the 2 million vote he had in 2017, has been solved by Mudavadi getting out of One Kenya Alliance. Because now when Kalonzo come back, remember the other team, Charity Ngilu, Mtua, Kivuda were already singing Azimio. So that means totally Ukambani is going to vote for Azimio la Umoja. So Raila has his 2 million votes back. Because if One Kenya Alliance could have a candidate, it means they were going to share that vote, then come Western, ile 500 ya Mudavadi maybe saizi imefika 1 million, iongezwe hapo. Because now we have new voters, when wameongezeka. And the good news is that, as Raila reclaimed the Ukambani vote, he has a direct entry into Western to talk to the people direct and get the votes. So in a sense, they don't need Musalia Michael to reach out to the electorate. Yes, Michael has his votes in Western, but Raila has more votes than Musalia Michael in Western region. So the threat that One Kenya Alliance was posing has been stopped totally. So people are asking, so how is Raila replacing Mudavadi? Now, Raila is not replacing Mudavadi with Governor Oparanya or the emerging party, DAP party, Chama ya Mbolea. No. Raila simply replaced Mudavadi with President Uhuru Kenyatta. If there is some little vote is going to lose from Western region, that vote is going to recover from Mount Kenya region. Because now Uhuru is coming in. Lucy Mudavadi and Wetangula, put them together. Maybe they have 1 million votes. Uhuru is going to deliver votes from Mount Kenya, and it is going to be more than 1 million. More than 2 million. So that is good votes. That is how Raila has replaced Mudavadi and Wetangula. And let it be clear, don't forget that Raila Odinga won the election in 2017. That's why Maraga nullified that election without blinking. He knew it was stolen. So having it clear in mind that he won, then now he has Kalonzo back and the team, then some Mount Kenya region people there. Now, Western. It is enough for Raila to be declared a winner in the upcoming election. Yes, it is true that William Ruto also has gained perceptionally, because now he has a credible person like Musalia Mudavadi in his side, because that is what he was lacking. But the truth is that Mudavadi is not coming with that much votes. Labda atamwangushia 500,000 votes. Because now I see now lawyers are already protesting on social media. They have decided that even it was better for Mudavadi to be on ballot as an individual, they vote for him. But joining joining UDA means they better take their vote to a person they trust, Raila Amolo Odinga. Because they know what Ruto did in 2013 when he got a chance to form the cabinet. He never remembered that there are people from Western region. So none of the people from Western are in President Uhuru Kenyatta's cabinet, even up to now. And don't tell me Eugene Omalo. Eugene is coming from Trans Nzoia. Trans Nzoia is in Rift Valley. So, in my view, people, the reality is that Raila has finally gained. And there is little Ruto is gaining. Ruto has just gained a credible person, but there's no votes. Because to win election, you need votes for you to be declared a winner. That is the difference here. And I have told in the beginning that hawa watu wa ANC wanachezwa, lakini hawajajua. Ama hata wanajua tu lakini sasa wamekubali wachezwe. I know Ruto may be somewhere. He's promising to support Musalia Mudavadi, but he can only do that when Mudavadi join him. That is what they are saying maybe. So Mudavadi has to declare that he's working with UDA. Then in return, Ruto to support him. That is the thinking maybe behind this. But the truth is that you cannot go to negotiate with someone when you are already wounded, when you are already down, when you are already too much loose. Unajua Mudavadi ameenda kunegotiate na Ruto, sababu sasa negotiation imeanza. But look at him. His end is that much active. Yet the person is negotiating with, he has a party that is so much active and everywhere. UDA colors are everywhere. Whether analipa ama nini, he is active. Ukiangalia Raila is active everywhere, but ANC is not active on ground. My question is, how are they going to convince Ruto, with the reality on the ground, politically speaking, to support Mudavadi and not Mudavadi to support him? Because even Mudavadi is not willing to use his resources to mobilize for the ANC party. He's not spending. And Ruto is spending huge amount of money. The other time alikuwa kule Makueni, akipeana bash hakuna watu. But the information from the ground is that he paid those guys who were supposed to mobilize numbers, and these guys decided to eat money na wakaenda kwa ground. So, ANC is going to negotiate. It has been promised, but it's weak. So in return, it is not going to be very easy. At the end of the day, you might find either Musalia Mudavadi walking out of William Ruto camp, and that time is going to be very much weak. Even if he gets to ballot, maybe he will make 300 votes. He might not get the 500 he got. But if we could have maintained that he's going to the ballot all the way, I think he could have got 1 million votes. So if we get out of this Ruto issue, he's going to get out much wounded, even more than he is now. So it means he's just going to support Ruto like that. Or he decides to deputize William Samoei Ruto. Now, this is where the problem comes, because now Ruto has to balance between deciding to choose Mudavadi as his running mate or going for Mount Kenya region where he has good chunk of votes. So he has to make an informed decision. And if Ruto will decide to support, to use Mudavadi as his deputy, it means Raila definitely will gain more vote from Mount Kenya region. But if he decided to take the running mate from Mount Kenya region, yes, he's going to gain some vote. But the credibility from Western, that will be another beating from Mudavadi, because at least if he's a running mate, some close allies can continue to stay with him. Now, that's my views, that the end of One Kenya Alliance is a boost for Raila Odinga presidency. I don't know what you think about this, but I can only read your views through the comment section. So let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video. Now, for me, I did not believe that Mudavadi can go ahead and join William Samoei Ruto. But because he has been given a fake promise, a repetition of what happened in 2013, if you remember, Mudavadi has decided to go that direction. I know what was ANC. Mmepewa a fake promise that Ruto is going to support Musalia Mudavadi because you see the system is not going to favor him. But when the right time comes, what happened in 2013 is going to repeat itself. It's either Mudavadi will be forced to support Ruto, and if not, he will be alone on ballot and very weak than even how he is as of now. So the question we are asking ourselves to this channel today, really, what informed Musalia Mudavadi, Senator Wetangula, to decide to join William Samoei Ruto? That is what we want to try and answer, but already I've given you an answer. But before we continue, a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once you release a video like this, you will always get notified. Again, to all our returning subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion.